What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my page. My name is Donald XL Robertson. Thank you for all of you who have subscribed. And if you're new here for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Happy New Year's. We are in the new year. It is 2025 and we are alive and kicking it. Thankful for all our blessings. I'm happy to be here with you guys and I appreciate you so much, all the support. So let's get into these productivity goals this year. I know you got your production resolutions. I want to see them in the comments. I put some of mine in the description. So I want to have a more productive year. And I hope you all have realized that it's not about what you have, but it's about how you use it. And how using it will advance you to the next level. Hopefully that investment you made in yourself will then pay you back. You'll get a return and you'll go on to do bigger and better things with bigger and better equipment. But you want to start with using what you have. You want to take it from the home base and then you want to build up. So when it comes to production, are you still starting from scratch? Are you using loops? What are you doing? Well, one of the tips I have for you guys to really create your own sound is to create a template. So I told you guys last year about drum loops and doing 20 minutes in the morning just making some different drum loops and really going through your sound library. I think that's important that you guys dig through your own sounds and find out what you have and what you can use, and just that one thing that you can probably come across in your soundscapes that'll give you that advantage. Something that you probably have but you're just not tapped into it because habit is kind of how you produce. A lot of us did it. I did it. You probably doing it now or have done it, where you just cut the DAW on and you go to the things that sound familiar and you just keep using those over and over. But it's not helping you harness your full capacity and harness your full sound. You want to be able to harness your full sound, so you got to go into your library and see what you have. A lot of these VSTs come with a lot of sounds. Your DAW has built-in sounds. If you're using a DAW like Reasons, a Logic that has sounds already in it, even Pro Tools, right? Luna, it comes with sounds. So with that being said, you want to really dig through your sounds and know what you have, and you want to make templates accordingly. If I say rock and roll, you would imagine in that template I would have rock drums, I would have guitars, I would have distortion, wah-wah pedals, just different things along that line, because that would be that rock sound that I'm going for. If I say 808, obviously I'm going to have 808 drums, I'm going to have those 808 snares, hi-hats. If I say hip-hop, then I'm going to have a boom bap template. And I think that that'll help speed up the productivity. And to go another step deeper would be to then make templates for artists. If you have clients that have a specific request, every time they come to work with you, then it's safe to make a template for that person. If they want their tracks to have a certain swing or a certain sound, you should just already have a template created for that artist. And every time you pull up that template, you're making a beat for that artist. You already have your tags in the template. You already have your sounds. You already have your drum loops is already set. So as soon as you pull up that template, there it is. And for you as the producer itself, and you want to scratch your productive itch, then you need to have a template for yourself, like a mystery template, something that's all new sounds or sounds that you hardly use, and you need to pull that up and get creative to really push yourself and push your creativity. So I think that this year, my prediction too is that this year we're going to get AI mixing. I think that there's companies that have VSTs that do this, but I think it's going to be DAW integrated. I think we're going to see the first DAW integration or the upgrade. I don't know what DAW. I don't have any inside information, but my hunch is that we're going to get AI mixing, AI mastering. Well, I know we have a version of AI mastering, but I think we're going to get more improved versions of AI mastering this year. Also, by the end of this year, I believe that we'll be blown away with the advancements in technology, because it's moving fast. And we can't say it's coming, it's already here. So with your creativity and your music, I just want to make sure that you lock down on your focus. If I had to do it again, I wish somebody would have sat me down and said, now, you do know that production has a certain sound and a certain tone. You can't just put this with that. It has to be that with that and this with this. Example, you don't go into a hip hop, a boom bap vibe with a country beat. That's just not what it would do. Now, will it be creative? Will you be able to flip it? Will you be able to do something incredible with it? Game changing? Of course. Or you could totally misread the room and miss the whole mark, right? You're just unprepared. But it's all how you do it. And so the main tool that you have is these two, your ears. You have to listen to what's going on and prepare yourself and look at the things that's happening, like the trends. Not that you necessarily doing the trends, but you want to know the trends to see how you can flip it. You want to be able to bring your own personality to that trend. And so when you look at the trend and you listen and you kind of make a mental note or you jot down, what sounds are you hearing? Am I hearing a sustained string loop? Am I hearing what could be like a splice sample? Am I hearing more atmospheric over trap drums and 808 bass? Am I hearing bass as an 808 bass, or am I hearing synth bass? Is it a bass guitar? What is it? So as you make these mental notes, you can start putting templates together according to that, and that way you will be more focused when you're producing, because to send an artist an original, meaning an original soundscape, would be challenging, as artists themselves listen to other music. And so a lot of times they may want to, they may want to experiment with some sounds that they may have heard. So if you come with something left field, that might slow down y'all business, or they might just go with another producer altogether. And I think that that's something that I will share with you guys, because I wish it was told to me. Artists like a sound. We all have to admit it. They all like what they like. So you can't change what's going on in the club. You can't change what's going on the radio. There's a certain sound for every genre. So to have success would be, one, to make sure that you're locked in on the correct sound. Two, that it's easy for you to access. You don't want to start digging at the last minute. If I wanted to make a club record and I'm from New Orleans and I need to have certain elements to make it official and authentic, I need to make a template that has all of that stuff in it. I don't need to be fumbling around with that at the last minute. Think of it like you're a DJ, but you have a pre-club date. You're in the studio. You got the artist coming over. They're asking you, hey man, play us some beats. Well, it might sound generic, but it's really not. They're looking for a specific sound and they're calling you for a specific thing. So they would be calling for a club beat, an anthem, something that's going to get the crowd rocking. And so they're not looking for Mozart. They're not looking for Beethoven. They're not looking for neo soul. They're looking for that XL sound, that rumble. So for me, even I need to create a XL Rumble template that's already including the bass, the snares, the rolls, the breakdowns, just everything I could use, my tags, sound effects, anything that's natural to me, that's what needs to be in there. So that's something that you guys should definitely check out. Now, in addition to the templates, the calendar, that's going to be another weapon for you guys, or another piece in your arsenal. You want to look at the calendar and you want to go online and you want to find relatable dates or relatable holidays that line up with projects that you drop, because there's a higher chance of discovery if your project happens to coincide with an event or a major event that's going on, and you now have the soundtrack because you were working in advance. It's kind of like you don't want to produce a Christmas album during the Christmas holidays. A lot of times it's too late. You want to produce a Christmas album in advance. You want to have it all worked out. You want to have all of your details locked in, and you want to have that thing already in the system, actually, so that by the time Christmas comes around, you've already did the homework. Your project is slated to drop. Whether people are in the office or not, it's already been set up. And I think that that's going to be the main thing too, to help you have a productive year this year. Is all about the setup. It's all about making sure that you are in line with what's the focus, which is what type of production the artists or clients are coming to you for. Having the time to bang out by staying focused on a particular template. So you're not all over the place. You just have a locked in set of sounds and you're just focusing on that. And then having a calendar so that you can outline what your goals are and then line them up with the calendar. I'm dropping a Christmas lo-fi album. I'm dropping a summer album. I'm dropping a single. I'm dropping, a love song. That's going to come out Valentine's Day, around that time. If I'm going to be dropping something new, like inspirational, then yeah, I'm going to put that out during, Black History Month or something like that. So, you know, you want to look at the calendar, find something relatable, make those dates, and you want to prep, constantly prep, and that's the last and final. Prep. You're just always in a state of prepping. Even if you're not feeling creative, you still want to take a couple minutes, half an hour, maybe an hour at the most, and just prep. Making your loops, bass line loops, drum loops, or just simply creating a template. Create the template, meaning just open up your DAW, load up all your sounds, your 808s, your bass lines, your drums, whatever. I'm just giving you an example. You load up whatever, and then you just save it as whatever that sound is. And that's what you use as your go-to. So the goal would be to have a folder full of templates that's based on genres, that's based on tempos, that's based on artists, that's based on styles, trends, and fads. And you want to be able to just create in that box, and I bet you'll have a higher chance of success. So this has been Donald XL Robertson. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate y'all. See you next time. Peace.